today we're going to talk to you about creative ways to incentivize the purchase, creative promotion ideas for Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Welcome to Email Einstein, a podcast by Flowium. It's time to start honing your inner marketing Einstein. Tune in for the data-driven tips that'll make you a marketing genius. Here you'll find email marketing formulas and tips straight from the brilliant mad scientists at Flowium. It's time for your emails to start earning more money. It's time to unleash your Einstein.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Email Einstein. Vira and Alissa here. We are two email marketers at an email marketing agency called Flowium. We are super passionate about email marketing, and because we love what we do, we want to share our insights with you. Flowium is one of the fastest growing email marketing agencies in the world. We specialize in providing a premium, full service e-commerce email marketing experience for all of our clients. Our service is tailored specifically for your business and is designed to help increase your online retail revenue. We deliver the right message to the right person at the right moment. That's what we're all about here at Flowium. And Vera is going to take us away. But before we do, Vera and I were just talking about apparently like Mercury is in retrograde or something like that. So by the time you guys are listening to this on Tuesday, you would be hearing about the fact that Vera and I are like this close to surviving like a very, very hard week. So we're excited to be recording. We hope none of you have had a hard week. We hope everyone's had a very easy time. We've taken all the stress for you, and we're here just to talk and have fun today.
I'm glad this week is almost over. It's Friday. It's like 2:15 at where I am, and it's already like past 5, Alissa, where you are.
Yeah. It's 5:15 p.m. on a Friday. That's how
on
much
a Friday night. Yeah,
that's how much we love you guys.
That's how much we love this podcast, right? And Alissa have friends coming over tonight, so you're superhuman, Alissa. So let's do this.
It's a lot. Life is a lot these days.
Yeah, and guys, the hot news. Did you know that all of the electric cars in Canada are pretty much sold out? Let us know if it's the same in like the States or something, because I'm on the market for a car, and turned out that you have to wait for them for, I don't know, for some models for like up to a year. Can you imagine? It's crazy. Well, anyways, on a good note, on a positive note, because that was a pessimistic beginning of the podcast. No. On a positive note, we have a topic that we are very excited about. It's a fun topic. That's something that you guys wanted to know about. And that's something that you probably know a thing or two about already. But did you know that 57% of shoppers say that they would not have made a first purchase from a brand, from a new retailer without a coupon code? 57%. So that's like more than half of people say that they need some sort of like incentive to place that first order. This means that if you are not offering any discounts for your commerce store or like any incentives, I'd say, you could be like ignoring over half of your potential customers. And we know that not everyone love this good old percentage discount, and coupons can also not work for everyone, right? So there is like no one size fits all approach here. But today we're going to talk to you about creative ways to incentivize the purchase, creative promotion ideas for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And we'll discuss the types of promotion to try this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Alissa, let's start with a good old percentage discount, because that's like a classic. That's a classic one, right?
I love me some good old fashioned percentage discounts. So as most of you know, a percentage discount is the most common and the easiest form of discounting during the holiday season and any season, because that's what we see a lot of, right? Online in the e-commerce world. And you see that all the time. The typical discount is anywhere between 10 to 15%. You have some brands that get a little adventurous and they offer like 20 to 30%, but that's another story. So there are some brands that will even offer as much as 50% off on your first purchase, which we definitely don't recommend. But the percentage discount is, and the reason why it's so popular is because it has the least risk for the retailer. So let's talk about why that is. A percentage discount, and actually when I thought about this, I was like, gosh, this makes so much sense. So a percentage discount is actually a way of sharing revenue with the buyer. And that's why it's so attractive. Yeah. So for example, if the discount is 10% and your consumer buys a product for $10, that means that you will take $1 off and you will still get $9. They'll still need to pay $9. If they buy a $100 product, you take $10 off, obviously. So the dollar amount, even though it's higher in proportion, it's actually the same discount. So your risk is basically the same, no matter the cost of the product. So retailers typically use a percentage discount as the entry offer for any new customers directly on their website. So that's why it's so applicable and so attractive to retailers, is because it's a percentage. The risk is the same across the board. You're offering to share the revenue with the buyer. So for the holidays, a really good discount is usually 5 to 10% higher than what you usually offer for your customers. So this way, the discount looks significant to your customers and they'll likely take you up on the offer. However, you're probably assuming less risk or a less of a tighter margin. So another really interesting fact actually is, according to Mike Catania, Chief Technology Officer of PromotionCode.org, 5% store-wide, with few exceptions, will actually garner more attention and generate more sales than even a 60% off clearance.
Yeah.
Which is the next best option. So all of this to say, percentage discounts are a really good place to start when it comes to your consumer-facing deals. So if you don't know where to start when it comes to promotions for Black Fridays, even though this isn't necessarily the most creative idea, it just kind of puts the percentages into perspective. If this is your first Black Friday, you're trying to figure out where to start, percentages are a great place to start. And just think about that 5 to 10% higher than what you would usually offer to your customers as a good place. So that's your first.
Yeah. And the next best thing is probably the dollar discount.
Yep.
And there is this really cool book called Contagious. We'll try to find it and link it in the description box. But basically what that book says is that there is a so-called rule of 100. And basically the rule of 100 helps you to decide whether you should go with a percentage discount or dollar discount. So basically the rule states that for the products or services that are more than $100, a dollar discount will be actually more effective. So for those like under $100, things reverse, and basically the percentage discount will likely be more effective. Because I mean, for example, if you are, I don't know, like selling $20 socks versus $350 mattress or a couch or something, for the $20 products, we would probably predict that 20% off promotion would perform better than $5 off. And it would be the completely opposite logic for the mattress or the couch. So the rule is, if it's less than $100, do discount. If it's more than $100, go with like a dollar off value. So that's just a recommendation. Obviously, you can like experiment with it, but I really liked how this book summarized this rule, because for us, it was always like a dilemma. Should we go with a discount, with a percentage discount, or should we go with a dollar discount or something? It was always the dilemma. We were always like A/B testing stuff. And also your audience matters as well. At least I remember we discussed with you that for some groups of people, especially like for some demographics like boomers or like older generations, you will need to offer better percentage discounts just because this target audience and customers, they know they are meth. Yep. And that's funny, because for me, I don't ever do math. If I see those like double digits discount, like percentage discount, I'm here for that. But older generations, they know their method. So yeah, make sure to know your audience well. Of course, A/B tested, and also use the rule of 100, because that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about it. I'm totally about that. It's the dollars and the percentages. They're always the go-tos. So you're next. Number 3, free shipping. And this is an interesting one. So according to Adoric, 61% of shoppers abandon their cart due to the high cost of shipping, and 79% of buyers are more likely to shop in another store that offers free shipping. I totally get this.
Yeah.
I'm
in the same.
Like, absolutely. I'm actually working on this with a client right now where they're trying to test different offers in their abandoned cart, and they do not offer free shipping under a certain like dollar threshold. And for me, I'm like, well, duh, test free shipping. Like, you don't need to offer 15% off if you don't offer free shipping. So orders with free shipping actually average around 30% higher in value as well, surprisingly. So just think about that. Even though some people or some brands like to put in that threshold, some people might even intentionally buy less just because you're not offering free shipping. So just think about that as a business owner, because I've been tempted to do that once or twice with brands that I like to shop with. So I know that in this day and age, we are very spoiled with Amazon and their 2-day Prime shipping, right? And in some
2
areas,
hour, right?
Say that again.
And like few hours as well. I mean, if you live in the
I've ordered something in the morning and got it at night. Same day shipping, like same exact day delivery.
Wow.
Crazy. And in some areas, 1 day or even 2 hour shipping. It just depends on where you live, obviously. And it's really hard to compete with the speed, as some of you are small business owners or smaller e-commerce brand owners, but you can match the cost. And that's the thing to remember. We would only recommend making free shipping your single deal if this is something that you do not usually offer throughout the year and your shipping is usually expensive. So it would be like, not even if you offer like the threshold, like must spend $50 to get free shipping. If that's the case, do not offer free shipping, because that's not a great deal for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday promos. Because if you do offer that, then you need to give something else that's going to actually entice your customers and encourage the shopping frenzy. But before you do anything and make any decisions, you do need to calculate your profit margin and see if it's actually manageable for you to do this for the sake of your business, right?
Yeah.
And again, we go back to the idea of thinking about goals for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So you need to know your goals before you actually make any decisions. So keep that in mind, like do the math, but make sure you have your goals really clear about what you're trying to achieve for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Because there's also a group of customers who do their shopping after Black Friday, Cyber Monday happens. So think about those people too. If you can't afford to have free shipping for the entire holiday season, then you should at least consider celebrating National Free Shipping Day. And that is a 1-day promotional event that takes place each year in mid-December in 2021. So this year, obviously, we'll be celebrating it on December 14th. So on that particular day, thousands of different online retailers all over the world, they offer free shipping and guarantee to deliver your package in time for Christmas Eve. Now, whether the guarantee is still in place, not 100% sure, because I know shipping worldwide is a mess right now. I've been hearing rumors of December 10th being the deadline. That's a different story, but December 14th is free shipping day this year. So if you can't do it for the whole season, then do something so that you're ramping up your customers for that 1 day, so they know like this is the day to buy. We will offer free shipping on every order. So free shipping is definitely a good one, but just one to think about if it's feasible for your business.
Yeah, I remember last year, I have a client that I work with who offer, believe it or not, free worldwide shipping for their products, free freaking worldwide shipping. And they do have clients in like Australia and Canada and then like Europe and stuff, but most of their customers are obviously in the US, so it makes sense for them. But last year we did this campaign saying like, hey, enjoy free shipping today, even though we always have a free shipping. We just like reminded the clients that we do offer a free shipping, in fact, on our website. And it was like one of our best performing campaigns of that year. So yeah, free shipping is a big one. You guys don't underestimate it. And also, Lisa, like on that last day to shop for Christmas, one of my clients, he said that this year they want to do that cutout date. They want to do the December the 5th. So like 20 days before the Christmas. Yeah. Just like to make sure they will be able to deliver everything in time, because apparently this year they expect it to be even worse than last year. So yeah. So consider free shipping in December.
Holy cow.
That's going to be a big one.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Yeah. Crazy. Another cool thing that some of our clients are doing, and the thing that we love, is actually offering some sort of like a freebie with the purchase. It can be something small, unexpected, or expected, whatever strategy you choose. It can be a really cost-effective way to convert those like customers and earn extra brownie points for loyalty. I mean, try to name one person who doesn't like free gifts. I bet there are none people like this. So we agree. And this is why we love this free gift with the purchase so much. I remember a few years ago, Chubby's, I think it was either last year or like 2 years ago, they did this Cyber Monday. It's not a Cyber Monday, it's Cyber. It's like THIGHBER Monday.
I love them so much, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, they do things different, and that's what I love about them. Yeah, so they gave like a gift with any purchase customer made. And to make it even more fun, every hour they had like different gifts. It was like something small like socks or like a wrapping paper or something like that. Something like little but unexpected and very cost effective. And this Cyber Monday is the biggest event of the year for them. So it was a hit. And in addition to physical gifts, you can also offer some kind of like downloadable items. I know that some like cosmetic brands, they are doing the wallpaper, like a themed wallpapers for your desktop. So you can like purchase something and get an exclusive access to download that certain thing or that asset. Or you can do maybe like a PDF or like exclusive recipe book, or maybe I don't know, be creative. The gift does not have to be
exclusive
physical.
Recipe book. I love that.
I know, right? Or like
good recipes.
You can be creative. And if you're not able to give away like actual products, but rather maybe like brand merch or brand swag can also be a good idea. One of my clients is giving away like branded hats to their VIP customers. And believe it or not, this is one of our best selling flows. So all they have to do is basically follow the link and purchase the free hat. So they still like put everything into the cart, and then they get 100% off discount or something, and they just like get the hat for free. So yeah, this should be for people who just like can't get enough of your brand and they want to live it out with like cool exclusive gear that isn't ever sold anywhere in the world except for your website. So that's like a cool idea too, right? Have your branded swag or branded gear or something. It's like with those like Tesla owners. I didn't realize that turned out that like on Tesla website, you can purchase like Tesla t-shirt and I think Tesla zip up and something like that. So yeah,
you serious?
No, like I'm like completely serious. Yeah. So we were like shopping for a car. We're not going to buy Tesla, spoiler alert, but I just like went to their website to appreciate the design and everything. And apparently you can buy all kinds of Tesla stuff, except for the car, because for freaking car, you have to wait for like 6 months in Canada. But at least you can have a hat. Yeah. So free gift with the purchase. That's a fun little idea. I remember, I think one of our accounts, so basically the brand was selling yoga pants, really fancy, cool yoga pants. And one day they did this promotion where for every pair of yoga pants that was purchased within the 24 hours window, they would also give them like a pair of glasses or something like to go with it, like some specific brand. I forgot the brand name. It was expensive glasses too, but they had like a bunch of inventory that they need to move around. So that was a good promotion. So yeah, maybe you have some inventory that you need to move around to make place for new inventory. Give it as a gift, as a free gift with a purchase. Yeah.
Move that inventory, move it. Yeah. The freebies are always fun ones, especially if you have people who are like Vera said, fanatics about your brand. Okay. So your next offer, BOGO or something similar. So buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one for a certain percentage off. We're back to those percentages again. But based on our experience, this type of promo deal is not very common online. And I think primarily just because from what I understand, Vera, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's some issues with like Shopify, setting it up in Shopify. It's complicated.
It's hard, yeah.
In either case. However, you can see this kind of promo a lot in physical stores. So BOGO is really great for retailers who actually need to move their inventory during the holiday season. So another version of BOGO, marketed in a different way, is buy 2 or more products for the price of one. So if you do the math, it's technically the same as BOGO or a 50% off discount, but it's presented a little differently. We have to do that as marketers, right? That's like our life. It's like, okay, we have to sell an apple. How are we going to sell this? And then you think of like all the words like crispy, juicy, crunchy, delicious. And then you're like, wow, I really want an apple. That's the gift of marketers. So we have to think of funny ways to talk about BOGO, right? Because you say like, oh, it's BOGO. And you're like, yeah, no thanks. But when you're like, ooh, you can buy 2 products for the price of one. And then people are like, wow, that's amazing. I'll buy it. And you're like, well, it's technically BOGO. So just depends on how you word it, right? But everything that you decide with all these promos that we're talking about, it depends on your audience and it depends on how they engage and what they engage with the most in your brand. So if you sell mattresses, for example, a BOGO offer would definitely not be effective for your customers. First of all, because most people don't need 2 mattresses unless you own a big house, but also that would kill you margin wise. You can't give out a free mattress every day, you know? However, if you're in the food and beverage industry, your products are consumable. So 2 for 1 makes a lot more sense. And also like if you need socks, like people don't wear the same socks every day, right? So 2 for 1 would work. We're going back to the socks. We'll never let go of the socks. So just think about what it is that your brand sells. The other thing is like, if you can do like a BOGO on like multiple different products. So it's not just like if you sell jewelry, for example, and you're doing BOGO on all sterling silver jewelry. So someone could buy a necklace and then also buy a pair of earrings to match, that kind of thing would also make sense. So think about your brand, think about your business, think about the products that you sell, what makes sense. BOGO, not BOGO. Sometimes it's not BOGO and that's okay. But if it's BOGO, it's definitely something that you want to consider as a creative way of getting people to purchase more for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So that is your creative promotional idea number 5 out of many.
Out of many. And we do have even more creative promotion ideas for Black Friday, Cyber Monday in our book, but we're maybe going to talk about it later. But another cool strategy that we actually learned about, I personally never tried it myself, but I think it's genius. And if you can like afford it, if you can do it, try it. So basically the strategy is called try it before you buy it. So one of the biggest reasons why shoppers might not shop with like a specific brand is actually poor return policy. And especially around the holidays when your poor customer support is like bombarded with all of the questions and returns and everything. So people do consider return policy before purchasing stuff, especially if it's a more expensive item, right? And if the return policy is not clear or it's not good, it's not fair, it will make shoppers go to other stores. So in the past few years, that try before you buy promo strategy has become really, really popular. And basically this kind of strategy, it probably will not work for every kind of industry. Obviously, you cannot do it with like the chocolate or something, or like the food or beverage, since it's not like possible. I mean, it's not feasible, right? And it's not possible. But if you say are in the mattress industry or the fashion industry, this might actually be a good fit for the strategy. Like if you don't offer this all year long, you can at least try it around the holiday seasons, and your customers can order the product for say $0, and then they will enter their credit card details, but it won't be charged. Their credit cards won't be charged for like the next 14 days or until the 30th of the month. Like you decide on it on sort of like a deadline that you want to use. So the credit card will not be charged unless the product is returned. Yeah. So basically you will only charge their credit card if they haven't returned the product within that like window, right? Amazon has pioneered this approach. Of course, Amazon does everything before everyone else. So Amazon has one of the most popular programs for try before you buy it. And it's specifically for branded Amazon Prime wardrobe. And you can buy their
They just changed the name of it too. I just got an email.
They did?
Yeah,
they did?
changed
What's the name now?
It's like, I think it's called Try Before You Buy. It's called Prime.
It's called now?
Yeah, it's called Try Before You Buy. Prime, Try Before You Buy.
Oh, it used to be a Prime wardrobe.
Yeah, it was Prime Wardrobe, and they changed it to Amazon Prime Try Before You Buy.
Well, yeah, it's a very descriptive name too, because it's literally what is there for. Yeah. You can buy any like shoes, any clothes on Amazon, and then like return them within 14 days before they charge your credit card, which I think it's a good approach considering you never like tried that product, and the return, the percentage of items returned in apparel industry is probably like the highest out of all of the industry. This will be the one that would be hit by returned the most. Additionally, for stores with like expensive products, it can be like a good idea as well. So for example, products that cost like over $1,000 or more, this product or this promo strategy, it would work as well. We used to work with this client of ours. It's called With Clarity, and they were like selling engagement ring, and they are actually one of the engagement ring industry leaders, online engagement ring, right? Well, ring is physical, store is online, but you can order up to 3 so-called like sample rings from their store, and they will actually 3D print them for you to make sure that the ring fits you perfectly and that it looks amazing. And only after that, you will pay for the ring with an actual stone in it. So you will pay for it later on after you basically confirm that this printed 3D ring is good and you're happy with it, which I think is a good idea, right? Because you want to minimize the percentage of returned items, because in some cases you will not be even able to like resell them in like certain industries. So yeah, it's always a good idea to give the customers this opportunity to try it before you buy it. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, one of my clients does the try before you buy stuff.
Oh, yeah?
But the margins aren't rough for him. So actually, no, it's not really try before, but you buy. I'm totally lying here. It's more of like he offers free shippings and free returns. So he encourages, like a lot of the email marketing that we do, he encourages people to buy like as many different sizes and things that they need. And then that way the like shipping is covered and everything. So once people get the sizing that they need, if they've bought 3 or 4 different sizes and then they send it back, it's not a big deal. Like they are able to kind of like try it. They do have to pay for it though. That's the only problem. But so it's not try before you buy. It's just try, or we call it
return.
Yeah, try and return. We call it risk-free trying, which also is something that like a lot of the marketing that we do for him in the emails has a lot to do with that, where we say like, hey, risk-free trying, like you can buy as many different sizes as you need and return anything and everything that you want. Like no problem. We will always accept returns, which is also a big customer perk because you do get a lot of people who buy like 4 or 5 different size bras and then they'll take it home, try whatever, and then send whatever didn't fit back. So it's not technically try before you buy, but close. Same, but different.
Same, but different.
Okay, last creative promotional idea, double points. This is also something I do a lot for my clients. So offering double points to your loyalty program customers during the holiday season. So if you are a no discount brand, which I have one of those, that's actually the same client I was just talking about. This is a perfect strategy for you. And the reason for it is this promo will do 2 things. First of all, non-loyalty members will have no other option than to join your loyalty program so they can benefit from double points. That's the first thing. And according to our friend from smile.io, Tim Peckover, who we've had on the podcast before, on average, repeat purchase rate for loyalty members is 2.5 times higher than non-members. Purchase frequency is 32% higher for loyalty members versus non-members. And average order value is 12.4% higher for loyalty members than non-members. So that's just some data to think about because it is really effective. The loyalty program is effective because you are just overall increasing your retention rate when it comes to your customers, increasing their LTV, increasing their AOV. There's so many different things. All the V's are being increased. So think about a loyalty program if you don't have one. And double points is a really great promotional strategy to implement, especially for the holidays. The other thing to note is your existing loyalty program members will feel special when you increase their points. Yeah. And you're not handing them cash. You're not sharing the revenue with them, but you're giving them an opportunity to kind of play in this game, right? This loyalty points game.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a VIP discount, but for insiders only. So to set up this promo, all you need to do is just increase the point amount for a specific period of time. So for example, from November 1st to December 31st, if you, for example, have 1 credit for $1 spent in your store, you'll do 2 credits instead for each dollar spent. And the other thing is you can pick some like key special days. So like for Black Friday, for example, you can do triple points, quadruple points, quintuple points, whatever you want to do, right? So play around with that because with these loyalty programs, they are very flexible. You can implement these double points, triple point days pretty easily. So that is definitely a strategy to consider if the no discount strategy is the way to go for your brand.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Yeah, there we have it. We got you guys 7 different promotional strategy ideas for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. You can basically use a different one every day of the week, but don't do that. That will get really overwhelming and it's a lot. But you can implement like 1 or 2 of them throughout the course of the holiday season. The one thing that I would just share with you guys, just remember, like, think about what actually works for your company. And Black Friday is the worst time to test anything. Please do not test during Black Friday. Like, that's what you have basically 364 days of the year to do. But then when you get to that 365th day, which is Black Friday, do not test. Test every day of the year. Don't test Black Friday. It's not a good vibe. It will make you feel like Mercury is in retrograde over and over and over again.
It's ending. It's actually ending. I just Googled on Monday. So the day after my birthday, perfect freaking timing.
That's great. You'll start 30 off right. Yeah, everyone, when you listen to this podcast, yesterday would have been Vira's birthday. So make sure that I want to see some emails from people.
2 days before.
Happy birthday, Vira. I want to hear some happy birthdays.
Thank you. Happy birthday to me and to Eminem because we celebrate the birthday on the same day. So
Vera and Eminem. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, as always, don't forget to subscribe, share this podcast with your friends. Thank you for joining us today. Socks. Don't forget about the socks. I actually literally just got an email from John Slaughter. He said, hi, I'm a big fan of the show. Thanks for sharing so many great insights. This is so exciting. Hi, John. I hope you're listening. Your email made my week. I've had a horrific week and this was so great. So appreciate it. But he actually sent us a screenshot of his review and now we get to send him some socks.
Yay.
When you email in a screenshot of your review, we will make sure that we get some socks over to you. They are amazing. Mine are arriving in the mail any day and I'm so excited. So excited. So there's that. And also, if you want to get involved in a community, make sure that you join us at flowium.com/community. I actually answered in our community forum the other day for the first time. And I was like, wow, so proud. So sometimes I make a special feature in there. So if you have a question, reach out and maybe I'll answer in the community forum.
I think our Clavia pros are actually the stars of the community.
Yeah, they are.
So
they're amazing.
If you have any questions, that community is very much active and very helpful.
Yeah.
I hang out there a lot too. Anyways, guys, next week we will be talking, guess what? We will be talking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday again. And for the next few weeks, we will be talking about it as well, because this is obviously the biggest event of the year for all of us in e-commerce. So come back next Tuesday to learn more about the early bird offers and early bird opt-ins for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you guys. See you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks for listening to Email Einstein. Can you feel that? Your marketing brain just got a little bit bigger. We ask that you please use it wisely. You've got all the theory you need to get out there and start boosting your sales, because great emails equals revenue squared.